Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hairul Haron. I would like to present my final dissertation project. The title is Managing of Facility Management Application in Private Finance Initiative PFI Project for Teaching Hospital in Hospital Al Sultan Abdullah UITM. My supervisor is Surveyor Dr. Faridah Muhammad Halil. For the chapter 1, I will cover the background of the study, problem statement, research aim or question and research objective, research scope and limitation, and research significance. Facility management is a play important function in a smooth and efficient operation of the teaching hospital. Public-private partnership (PFI) FM is more important as it involves the complex interplay between the public and private sector. FM professional in the teaching hospital PFI project must possess a combination of the technical, operational, and the business skill to effectively manage the hospital physical asset, infrastructure, and facility. Regarding Mustafa 2004, mentioned that the integration of FM service in PFI project also present a unique challenge. The private sector must balance the completing demand of the cost effectiveness and service quality while also meeting the specific need of the public sector client. The key problem statement associated with the facility management within the operational and maintenance phase of the private finance initiative PFI project for teaching hospital is the coordination and the management of the various parties involved in the project. According study by Payne and Person 2012, the coordination of the different parties such as the private sector provider, the public sector client, and the end user is a major challenge in PFI project. Poor communication and coordination between that parties, and also the lack of communication and coordination between the facility management company, public sector organization, and the private company responsible of the PFI project can be lead to confusing, misunderstanding, and delay of the project. Furthermore, PFI project often involve the long-term contract, and it make difficult for organization to in terms of the budget and cost associated and the project over the long term, as per Go and Chen 2018. Lastly, the management and maintenance of the facility is a major concern in PFI project. The complicated and comprehensive tasks that require effective planning, coordination, and management to ensure that the facility is safe, function, and efficient. This is a study by the Chen and Huang 2015. Research aim to ensure the utilization of the facility management application during the operational and maintenance phase of the PFI project in the teaching hospital. Then the objective for the research, first, to identify the facility management current practice in teaching hospital in PFI project. Second, to examine the challenges in facility management current practice in teaching hospital, and lastly to recommend improvement in the facility management practice in teaching hospital in PFI project. The research question, first is the application of the facility management during the operation and maintenance phase, and second, what are the challenging in the operational and maintenance stage of the facility management to private PFI project for the teaching hospital, and lastly the best facility management practice to be used in the PFI project in the teaching hospital. Regarding the Takim 2009, the PFI concept in Malaysia involved the partnership between the public and private sector, the government purchasing of the serving rather than the asset, and the delivery of project would life costs, and true and transparent procurement process that place the emphasis on value for the money rather than lower cost, and the integration of the design, finance, and operation. For the research scope, first, analyzing the best practice in FM for the PFI project in the healthcare industry and their potential for implementation in teaching hospital. Second, evaluating of the current FM practice and procedure in PFI project in teaching hospital and identifying the area of improvement. The limitation of the research, the first, the access to confidential and proprietary information regarding the PFI project, the restriction on exploring information on the implementation of the facility management contained in the concession agreement for the PFI project, because the concession agreement is very is considered confidential between the government Malaysian top management of the university and to others. Secondly, hospital is, the very busy place, make it difficult to access the facility, rather to get the information. Constant activity and a high patient volume can make it challenging to schedule the interview, observation, and or data collection session. Research significant. First, the main point is can provide the useful information into the challenge and opportunities associated with this study, to identify the best practice for managing and maintaining healthcare facility in PFI context. This can help to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the FM operation for this facility, leading to better patient outcome and improve the service delivery. Regarding Go and Chen 2008, research on FM practice in PFI project can also provide valuable information for others healthcare organisation, government agency, and researcher who are interested in understanding of the challenge and opportunities with the PFI in the healthcare sector. Overall, FM practice in PFI project in teaching hospital can help to improve the management and maintenance for this facility, can inform decision related to the design, construction, and operation in healthcare facility in the future. For the research methodology, this our research methodology. For the first, to achieve the objective and goal for this study, the qualitative research approach is used. First, second, the study sample was drawn from the Hospital Al-Sultan Allah, UITM, as a teaching hospital in PFI project. Data collection involved in the data collection process, primary data and the secondary data. I divide to primary and secondary data. The primary data from interview and the site observation. For the secondary data come from the journal and website for to collect the data. The data analysis involve evaluating, grouping, compiling, and rearrange the information collected during the interview session. And lastly, the data was processed and analyzed using the Atlas TI 9.0 software to generate the networking for each topic. Okay, this for the chapter 3 data analysis and finding and discussion. For objective 1, data analysis finding, for the knowledge and understanding on the current practice, the largest group, 100%, for all the respondent R1 until R6, mentioned that the importance of CHFM in facility management PFI project for teaching hospital. 93% of respondents mentioned the guideline of FM PFI project for the teaching hospital, which is SSIP, and the monthly payment to the concession company, maintenance charges, ability maintenance charges, maintenance reserve fund, MRF, and the lastly 67% respondent mentioned about the CAMS, CAM, and FMS, Facility Management Services. You can see on the table. Okay, the 50% respondent mentioned the guideline will be used in the TRPI. 30% mentioned about the contingency plan and IAQ, which is important to the healthcare building. And lastly, 70% respondent mentioned about the LCC life cycle cost in the PFI project. Regarding the American Society and Healthcare Engineering CHM Overview 2021, Certified Healthcare Facility Manager CHM is important for the healthcare facilities, including the teaching hospital. Having CHFM in PFI important because to ensure that the individual can manage the facility, has the necessary skill and the knowledge to operate the facility effectively and efficiently. The CFM design demonstrate commitment, professional development, and the high-level competency healthcare facility management. For the objective one also, we check for the guideline use. The largest 93% respondent mentioned that they use the hospital has specific implementation plan HSIP in the management guideline for the teaching hospital in Hospital Al Sultan Abdullah, Hospital UITM. And then moreover, 50% respondent mentioned the technical requirement and performance indicator TRPI, master agreement procedure MAP, hospital plan preventive maintenance HPPM checklist and schedule, and the ECAM as a guideline that they use for the healthcare boarding in the teaching hospital. Whereas 32% respondent mentioned that used to regarding for discussion, that the guideline they use for the teaching hospital, they use the hospital specific implementation plan HSIP in order to the maintain and operational of the teaching hospital of Sultan Abdullah. This is a comprehensive guideline for the teaching hospital based on the standard practice in maintenance and operational time to time. The MOHE and MOH to look through, see that this guideline and the policy to implementation of the teaching hospital in the PFI project as a whole to save on the cost and operation of the operating teaching hospital. For the objective one, FM teaching hospital, also that mentioned 100% group respondent mentioned they use the computerized asset management system CAM that will be help organization optimize of the physical asset and improve the efficiency of their asset management process. Moreover, 100% also respondent mentioned that FM facility management teaching hospital lack of the energy management services among facility management of the teaching hospital. CAM actually is to keep the track of the asset allocation and maintenance schedule and others important detail. It can also help organization to track the cost of their asset and generate report for the budgeting and the decision making purpose. Regarding SRS Prabhu and Rajendran 2016, CAM is mentioned that to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the asset management process by automating tasks such as the tracking and maintenance schedule, monitoring asset utilization, and identifying potential issue before they become a problem. In terms of the lack of energy management services in the facility management in teaching hospital, do have expertise or competent person to handle in terms of energy saving management? This has happened. Energy management service in facility management involve the systematic control and optimization of the energy use consumption of the facility. Regarding the MS Rana, MA RISC V 2015 mentioned including implementation energy and efficient technology, monitoring energy use, identifying opportunities for energy conservation, and implementing energy management plan. For the objective 2, data analysis challenges in facility management in PFI project for the teaching hospital. 100% respondent mentioned that teaching hospital is lack for facility management is lack of energy management, which is the consistent this data from the objective 1. 100% respondent mentioned. Then 67% they understood that cannot change the function of the space, pool of communication and coordination, and don't have the don't have the floor plan as a drawing as per drawing. Okay, for discussion, of six respondents agree that the major uh, challenges for the facility management in the teaching hospital is lack of energy management services in hospital. In concern the challenges of the lack of energy management, this a matter also mentioned by MRKA Gurunwardena 2016 that is clear without the proper energy management, a facility may be used more energy than necessary, leading the higher energy bill. Whereas the teams are poor of communication and coordination, which is they also mentioned in the problem statement in facility management, which align with the mention by CJ Penn 2008. Poor communication and coordination can be a challenge in facility management because they can lead in a inefficient process, misunderstanding, and conflict. For the objective two, also, cost of the challenging, respondent 100% mentioned that not proper handover document and also investing in technology. This is a cost of challenges, challengings, okay, which is 100% is mentioned. Okay, 60% respondent mentioned the lack of awareness and knowledge. Okay, the discussion, the major of the respondent agree that challenges in the facility management practice in teaching hospital is due to not proper handover document to engineering team. This a mention of PA Pamakin and Fasakin 2008. Proper handover document are important in facility management because they provide the engineering team with the necessary information to effectively maintain and operate the facility. Regarding the SMA Ravi 2009, mentioned also in investing in technology can have to improve the energy, improve efficiency and productivity in facility management by automatic tasks, streamline process, and providing the real-time data and information to improve communication and collaboration among the team members, as well as to monitor and control various aspects of the facility operation. For the objective three, recommendation of for improvement, 67% mentioned that encouraging cooperation and communication, and also the clear and detailed service level of agreement. 67% mentioned about this. Okay, SIMA that mentioned the effective completion of the PFI project is virtual to encourage cooperation and communication between the public and private sector participant. Effective communication and collaboration may assist guarantee that both parties are working toward the same objective and can prevent misunderstanding and conflict. The overall, to be concluded that the finding from the interview in line with that stated in the literature review that FM practice in teaching hospital in PFI project to developing clear and detailed service level of agreement is important in PFI project to ensure that facility management can deliver the service of facility as agreed in the contract, that the public sector in getting value for money and submission document to engineering team for maintenance must be follow the guideline and SOP of submission document should be prepared accordingly. This is a side observation. Also, I proceed in the hospital Sultan Abdullah. For the last recommendation, also here we have the four recommendation. The first, encouraging cooperation and communication, and then second, regularly monitoring and reporting on the performance, and then thirdly, clear and detailed service level of agreement, and then lastly, proper flow of the submission. These are recommendation that I mentioned in our thesis topic. Okay, in conclusion, um, it is hoped that through this study, it also can create awareness in all the level of the stakeholder in facility management in teaching hospital PFI project on the importance of overcoming the challenging that they faced by facility management team in the teaching hospital PFI project. That we recommend that solution and that is suggested in this study. Effective facility management in the teaching hospital PFI project require a combination of the cooperation and communication among stakeholders, clear and detailed service level agreement (SLA), regular monitoring and reporting of performance, flow proper flow of the submission document such as dispute drawing, testing and combination report, regular evaluating and updating the contract to ensure smooth operation and timely maintain budget control and fostering positive relation among stakeholders. Additionally, it is important to always ensure compliance with the legal and regulatory requirement to minimize the risk and maintain the cost effective day-to-day day-to-day operation. So thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.